Just because we can't ride our motorcycles right now doesn't mean that we can't prepare them for when we can eventually ride. I'm Augie F, and this is the third and final video in the series on how to resolve heating issues. I know this one has taken me a bit longer than usual, but I wanted to make sure that I tested all possible options before sharing my opinion. Thank you for being patient. Now, if you haven't already watched the other two videos in the series, I've left a link in the description of this video so you can check that out later, but here's a quick recap for you. We firstly focused on cleaning the radiator and ensuring that more air was able to flow through it, while still making sure that the radiator was well protected. We then focused on the fluids. When it came to the coolant, I made sure that the right amount of coolant was filled in the motorcycle by checking the compensating tank. Now, one of the changes that I made to the motorcycle that helped resolve most of the heating issues that I was facing was switching over to the Castrol Power One range. I initially used the Castrol Power One Cruise 15W50 oil, and since it worked well, I also then tried out the fully synthetic Castrol Power One Racing 10W50 oil. Apart from taking care of the heating issues that I was facing at the time, the added benefits that I also noticed were that the motorcycle reacted to throttle inputs much better, and whenever I switched to the race map on the Powertronics, there was a noticeable difference in acceleration too. In today's video, we'll take a closer look at one of the components in the cooling system that you could say is in charge of damage control, the radiator fan. Now, one of the main reasons why this video has taken as long as it has is because I've been testing 3 different radiator fans on my 2015 RC390. The first one is the original one which came with my RC390. Well, not the first one, that stopped working after 4 months of me buying it. This is the second one which lasted for about 4 years now. In terms of performance, this worked fairly well, but it wasn't able to keep the temperatures in check in stop and go traffic for an extended period of time. We're talking an hour and a half or so. Some owners online shared that this was because of the shroud that was fitted at the back to direct air downwards and away from the rider's legs. For those of you who own first generation KTM 390s in India, you know that familiar feeling of having the rev limiter kick in at 4 to 5000 RPM when it goes into limp mode in stop and go traffic. I've spent many lonely moments on the side of the road thinking about my life decisions because of that. The second fan that I tried out with the KTM 390 was a Spal puller fan. Now, after doing a lot of research through different KTM ownership forums, there was one common component which a lot of KTM owners who were facing heating issues with their motorcycles were recommending. This was the fan. The fan supposedly ran at higher RPMs than the stock one and would therefore provide better cooling. Now, after weeks of contemplating, I finally pulled the trigger and bought it from an Australian website. Now, I know what you're thinking, the overall cost, including shipping and customs, was 7,000 rupees. After installing this, I wasn't disappointed with the money spent. But one downside to this was that it didn't come with a shroud at the back of the radiator fan, which meant that hot air was being pulled from the radiator and being blown onto the rider's legs. Now, considering I don't wear flip-flops while riding a motorcycle, I was not concerned. This fan not only solved the overheating issues that I was facing with my motorcycle, it also didn't make as much noise as the stock fan used to make. In fact, it was hard to tell whether that fan was on or not when it was working. I think I should start getting used to the sound of that. This fan worked very well for the best part of 6 months, after which it started to behave unpredictably and sometimes never even came on. Now, because it used to run so silently, it took me a while to figure out that it never used to come on when it was called into action. Now, considering these fans are manufactured in Italy and there's no known service centers in India for Spal, I switched back to the old stock fan and started to look online again for alternatives. And that's when I came across the last fan. While checking the parts catalog on the 2019 KTM RC390, I saw a radiator fan that looked similar to the Spal fan but was stock on the 2019 RC390. I called up the KTM service center to check if they had it in stock, and they did. So I got it installed and I haven't faced any overheating issues since. Now, I should also mention that if you've performed all of the steps and you're still experiencing overheating issues with your motorcycle, as strange as it may sound, you might want to check whether your wheels are moving freely or not. You can do this by taking the weight off your motorcycle wheels, either by using a center stand or a paddock stand if your motorcycle doesn't have one. You can then spin the wheels by hand and check whether there's any resistance. You see, over time the pistons in the brake caliper could get jammed, causing the brake pads on your motorcycle to be in constant contact with the brake rotors. This means that the wheels have some amount of braking force being applied to them even when you're trying to ride as normal. It's like a really bad attempt at pulling off a rolling burnout. This ends up putting an extra load on your engine and could lead to overheating. Inspect the calipers and get them worked on if needed. Now, if you followed all of the steps in these videos and you are still experiencing overheating issues with your motorcycle, it's probably because of something that I've not experienced myself. So I'd recommend that you have your motorcycle checked at your nearest service center. Once you've resolved it though, make sure that you make a YouTube video of it so that you can share your findings with the rest of us. As always guys, at least wear your helmets while riding your motorcycles and stay safe. It's a freaking jungle out there. Goodbye. To put that into perspective, my dog Bane used to know that I was coming home when I was about 300 meters away from my house with the old radiator fan. Now I could surprise him at the doorstep. I'm Augie F, and this is the third and final video in the series of how to resolve your heating issues on your motorcycle.
Boss with a great bag, came up, you can't hate that. Self-made, you can't take that. Yeah, self-made, you can't make that. Some said I need a record deal, I need a co-sign, I need a Dre track. But all the time I had a mean flow, I had a cold grind, and that's a great match.